Hello, I am back for my topic on loyalty. Give me a few minutes. I want to make sure that I'm sharing this on Facebook as well. So just one moment. And I want to make sure that you all can hear me. So give me just a moment. Hello, I am back for my topic on loyalty. Give me a few minutes. I want to make sure that I'm sharing this on Facebook as well. So just one moment. And I want to make sure that you all can hear me. So give me just a moment. Hello, I am back. All right. Sorry, I had to turn that off. Okay, so let me get you guys connected. Let's connect this on Facebook, and then we're going to be ready to go. The topic right now is loyal. I'm going to talk about being loyal. And it's not going to be a long topic because I have a class I have to teach at 8. So I'm not going to be on here very long. Okay, the topic right now is loyal. But this is a message that many of you need to hear. Just one minute. All right. Okay, I am sharing on Facebook as well. All right, so we're going to talk about being loyal. And I always like to start out by giving people a definition of it, because I think it's very important that we define whatever it is we're speaking about. Okay, so let me adjust a few things. All right, and so loyal is giving, and this is from the Webster Dictionary. To be loyal is giving or showing firm and constant support or allegiance to a person or an institution. I'll read it one more time. Loyal is giving or showing firm and constant support or allegiance to a person or institution. Okay, so we're talking about loyal today. We're talking about being loyal to people. And many of us, I know I too have been guilty of this, where I'm more loyal to people, places, and things than I am to myself. And I ask myself, what is wrong with you? How can you possibly be more loyal to people than you are to yourself, to businesses, to companies, to institutions, than you are to yourself? It just does not make sense. How is it we put everything and everyone before us? And so we never fulfill the calling on our life. We never live our life the way we're supposed to because we continue to put everyone ahead of us. Now, please do not misunderstand me when I say this. We are called to be loyal people. Yes, we are. I believe in loyalty. I believe in the allegiance. When I'm with you, I'm with you. I believe in that. I will support you. Even when I'm no longer tight with you, I still will support you. So I'm a very loyal person. But I have found that there's been times when I was more loyal to people and to institutions than I was to myself. And so, for example, I allowed my dreams to die. I was allowing my vision to die while I was helping someone else doing what they needed to do. But I had put my dreams and my vision on the back burner. Now, please listen to me. Listen very closely to what I'm about to say. There are times when the Lord will ask you to help someone and he'll have you do something for someone. That is very true. But God will never allow you to stop everything that you're doing for someone else. And you've got to be careful with that because you'll find yourself in situations where you're loyal to them, but they're not equally loyal to you. You know, we back in the day, we said what's good for the goose is good for the gander. And you'll find that some people, what's good for the goose is not good for the gander. So they'll tell you to do something, yet they're not giving you what you need as well. It's not an equal. It's not back and forth. And whenever someone's pouring into you, There's always an exchange. And so if I'm loyal to you and I'm loyal to your vision and I'm loyal to your dreams, then you need to do the same for me. You need to be loyal to my dreams and my vision. You need to push me and help me do the same way as I'm helping you. And so there's been so many times when I've been loyal and I did not receive that, where I've sat in ministries and I'm helping them and I'm inviting people to come to their church, yet they're not telling anyone about my ministry. They're not supporting my ministry. They never say anything positive about it, yet I'm always speaking positive to them. And I'm so loyal to them where I put my stuff on the back burner, where I would give up a speaking engagement to be somewhere else. That's not loyal. I have to first be loyal to God. And I have to secondly be loyal to my family. That's the correct order. Okay. I've got to be loyal to God first and then my family second. So I may need to do something for my family to have what they need. And you may be asking me to do something that's not fair for me, and it doesn't give me what I need for my family. You know, I was talking to someone a few months ago, and we were having a conversation, a deep conversation about this very topic. And I said to the person, I said, well, they're not very loyal if they were able to get up and leave so quickly. And the person said to me, but they're loyal to their family. They were being loyal to their family. Their family had a need and they had to take care of their family. That's your first. And I was like, my God, I had gotten this whole thing of loyalty. I had just got it really just messed up. I'll be honest and be the first to say, I had gotten it all messed up. And I had to get it right. I had to line up with what loyalty, what God wanted me to do as a loyal person, how God wanted me to handle certain situations. Because when we're loyal and we're not loyal to the right thing, then guess what? We're out of line. We're not doing what God's called and created us to do. How can God give me a vision, but I'm not fulfilling it because I'm everywhere else helping everybody else when that's not what he told me to do? Yes, he wants us to help people, but we also have to pour into ourselves. Amen. So yes, I still work in corporate America, but guess what? I give them 40, 50 hours a week. Guess what? I need to come home and give my business. My business needs at least 20 plus hours since I'm doing it part-time. But I can't give to them in the daytime and then come home and not give anything to the business that God has given me. My loyalty is off track. And that's one of the things I had to look at. Who was I being loyal to? Was I being loyal to the people that God told me to, or was I being loyal to people that I felt needed me? So many times when we deal with insecurities, and I'm a person that have dealt with so many different types of insecurities, I need to literally write a book about insecurities because I have dealt with insecurities. I have been so insecure in different aspects of my life and about myself. And so there's times when those of us that we have low self-esteem and we're dealing with insecurities, we want to be there for everybody because that makes us feel good. And somehow, some way, it makes me feel like I don't have an insecurity if I'm helping you, but that's not the truth. I do have an insecurity. I do need to do what I'm supposed to do. I need to first answer the call that God has on my life. It's okay to support people. It's okay to help people. But what are you going to do what God asks you to do? And I remember one of my mentees not too long ago, she asked me that question, and that question changed my entire season. And she said, I understand that, but when are you going to do what you're supposed to do? And I said, my God, here we go back to this issue with loyalty. I've always struggled with loyalty, and I've always been loyal to the wrong things. And here I am again, facing this issue of having my loyalty misplaced. And so I had to go back yet again, and I'm good. I'm like, Lord, can I get another do-over? I had to go back and I had to reposition myself and properly position myself so that I could be where God wanted me to be and be where God needed me to be and not be where I desired to be. Not be where I wanted to, but God, where is it you would have me? Am I yet again, Lord, am I hiding behind someone else's shield? Am I hiding behind someone else like I used to do with my father? And I'm not being bold to go forth and do what you've asked me to do what you've called me to do. Am I yet again hiding? And for me, it was hiding. And so I can make up all the excuses. Oh, well, God, I would work on that book you told me to, but I have to help them with what they asked me to help. Lord, I would do that, but Lord, I've got to do this. Lord, I would have a workshop. Lord, I would have a workshop, but I can't because I got to help them with their workshop. And excuse after excuse after excuse. I want to ask you this question. When are you going to be loyal to yourself? When are you going to be loyal to your family? When are you going to put your family and yourself before any and everybody else? When are you going to make the time and take the time to do what you need to do? I'm telling you, I'm changing my whole thought process about this. I had told you guys earlier today, I said I'm going to do back-to-back videos, and that was my plan. And so my oldest son called and said, Mom, do you want to come swim with us? And I said, you know what? I normally would say, well, son, I'm working on, and I did start out by saying, oh, well, I'm doing some videos and I'll come as soon as I'm done, or I was about to give him an excuse. And I thought, you know what? No. Mm-mm. I'm being loyal to my family. If my grandbabies want me to come swim with them, guess what? We going swimming. And that's exactly what I did, because I'm learning how to be loyal to those that God has entrusted to me. And I want you all to do the same thing. Just sit down, pull out your notebook, and write down, do you struggle with being loyal? Do you keep putting your stuff on the back burners and helping everybody else, but you still never doing what God has asked you to do? Do you find yourself continually missing the mark for God because you're loyal to someone that He didn't even ask you to be loyal to? He may have asked you to be a part of what they're doing, a small part, but those of you like me, you give us a small part and we'll try to get in there and make it bigger, because then that gives us an alibi, an excuse to not do what we're supposed to do. Because if I'm over here, God, I can't be over there. And so I want to ask you today, are you loyal? Do you make a whole lot of money for your company, yet you make no money for yourself? Are you grinding every day, doing everything to perfection for everybody else, yet you not being fed? Are you out there doing the utmost? You're doing it like on the times 20 for everyone else. But when it's your time, you bring it back and don't do it on the same level. I'm coming for you today because I want to help you, and I want to teach you and train you how to stop being loyal to everybody but yourself. Taking care of everybody in the family, making sure they're fed, they're clothed, yet you are not taking care of yourself. And I'm telling you, we do it over and over and over and over again. Yet we find our way of being upset at the ones that we're taking care of, the ones that we're doing for. We get upset with them when it's actually our fault, because I didn't do what I was supposed to do. I didn't do what God asked me to do. Now I'm mad at you when I should be mad at myself. Years ago, when I was pastoring, it was very common for the children to come to me, and their number one complaint was their parents. And one of the things the children would say to me is, Mom and Dad, they buy us, these shoes, and they buy us what we ask for, but they make us feel so bad about it. They buy it for us, yet they're saying, but look at what I'm wearing. Look at my shoes. Look at what I'm having to wear. I'm making a sacrifice for you. And although, yes, we should tell our children that, but we should not tell them to the point where they start feeling bad about what they have. And these kids got to the point they're like, we don't even want them to buy us anything else because they're making us feel bad about it. So we don't even want it. Like, we don't want to wear it. And so the children start giving the parents attitude. Excuse me. They started giving them attitude. Excuse me. They started giving them attitude because they didn't. They started giving them attitude because they were making them feel bad. And they didn't want it. They were like, if they're going to talk about it, if they're going to make us feel horrible about it, we don't desire to have it. And so you've got to learn how I can help everybody, but I got to put me first. I got to put my family first. Come on. I've got to do what God has told me to do. See, some of y'all are going to hear it in a prideful way, and I need you to tune into the spirit. Because if I'm being obedient to God and I'm doing what God has called and created me to do, then I have to do the things that God has asked me to do first. And then do the other things. If I have extra time, yes, I would love to help people. Yes, I want to support them. But if I'm not doing what I'm supposed to do, I'm not being loyal to myself. I'm not being loyal to my calling. I'm not being loyal to who I am. And I'm making others suffer because when you're not loyal, now you got an attitude. Now you're mad at everybody and all that other stuff. But if it was just do the right thing, be loyal to God, be loyal to yourself and to your family. And guess what? It'll all work out. It will all work out. So look at your loyalty. Look at it. Who are you more loyal to? Just kind of take a look at it. And do you feel that you're out of order? Do you feel that you're not being loyal to the right ones? And have that conversation with yourself and have that conversation with the Lord and ask the Lord, Lord, am I doing what I'm supposed to do? There'll be times, and you can always tell when you're out of order because you'll give, you'll give, you'll give, and you'll do, and you'll do, and you'll do, and you'll do it from a good place, and you'll do it from the abundance of your heart, yet it continues to get rejected. You're told that it's not enough. You can do more. What's wrong with you? And as those insults come in, that's when you know that your loyalty is being manipulated, that your loyalty is not where it's supposed to be. Your loyalty is being given to ungrateful people, people who don't appreciate you, people who are just tolerating you because they know you'll continue to give and give and give because you're a good person. You want to be pleasing to God. And so many people will take advantage of a person with a heart like that. They'll take advantage of a person who wants to just be pleasing to God. They don't want all the accolades and all the high five. They just want to be pleasing to God. And people will manipulate that. They will manipulate you, they will use you, and they will abuse you. And then before they throw you away, they'll make you look like you the bad person. They'll make you look like something's wrong with you. I've seen it happen. I've had it happen to me numerous times when they're tired of you, for whatever reason, they'll throw you away like you're an old shirt and move to the next. And then they'll try to demonize you. They'll try to make you look bad. But in actuality, you had your loyalty misplaced. And so I want to help you guys. That's why we got the breaking news up there, pointing the wrong way. The breaking news, breaking news. Get your loyalty in place. Do and be who God called and created you to be. Do the assignments that God has given you. And yes, help people along the way, but never put down your assignments and pick up someone else's. That is not order. That is not right. That's when you misplace your loyalty. I looked up a few minutes ago and I said, I want to see what the world says about displaced loyalty. What does it mean to be loyal to a fault? Because I had someone tell me this years ago. It was a pastor of a church, and he told me, he said, you know what? He said, the Lord showed me that you are loyal to a fault. And I was like, my God. And when he said it, it hit me hard, it hit me heavy. Like, oh my gosh. So here's what I mean. I pulled it up. I said, I want to see what's out here in the worldwide globe about it, the World Wide Web about it. It says loyal to a fault means extreme level of loyalty to a person, which is likely to make you blind to the shortcomings of that person. Loyal to a fault may cause harm than good, as the object of this type of loyalty wouldn't realize his or her shortcomings. Isn't that something? I'll read it again. Loyal to a fault means extreme level of loyalty to a person, which is likely to make you blind to the shortcomings of that person. So that's when you allow them to disrespect you, you allow them to abuse you, you allow them to take advantage of you, and you do it in the name of loyalty. The young folks say, ride or die. I'm your ride or die chick. That's what they used to say. I don't know if they're still using that little phrase, But ride or die chick, are you kidding me? And I use it as one of my jokes. Many of you know that I am a comedian, and I use it as one of my jokes, like ride or die. Like, I have too many questions to be a ride or die chick. Where are we going? Why do I have to die? And what's happening? Like, what are we, where are we going? I need some destinations. What are we doing? Why am I the one who got to die? Why can't it be you? Why has it got to be me? Why am I your ride or die? No. And I understand what it means, but we have to be careful what we say, because there are some people that will take advantage of you, and they'll take advantage of that, and they will use you and they will abuse you, and then you'll be hurt, you'll be broken, and then they'll throw you away. And your heart will be heavy, and you'll feel like you can't trust nobody. You won't want to associate with anyone, and you'll shut down, when in actuality, God has so much more for you. Just because you were loyal to the wrong ones, don't allow that to shut you down. Don't allow you to not trust anyone anymore. Don't allow any of that to happen. Regardless of what they say, how they try to damage your character, how they try to make you look like it's something wrong with you, like you're not equipped, like you're not ready, like you're not right. They'll put all of those stigmas on you. Don't you accept it. Don't you accept it. We all know that we need to improve, and that should be part of our daily mindset is, Lord, help me to improve and help me to be better. Take classes that you need, constantly be reading on your topic, whatever field you're in career-wise, constantly be reading, keep yourself in the know, stay teachable, stay reachable, but do not allow people to make you feel like it's something wrong with you. And they'll do it every time, because you have misplaced your trust and your loyalty, and you've placed your loyalty to someone that you should not have been loyal to in the beginning. I'm just trying to help somebody in this life to realize that a lot of things we do it to ourselves, and I can honestly admit to it. I can admit to it. We do it to ourselves because we don't have the confidence in who we are. Sometimes it's as though we don't have the confidence in who God is. And so we allow people to manipulate us. We allow them to use us. We allow them to throw us away. And I'm here to tell you, your loyalty has just been misplaced. Get up, dry your tears, allow God to heal your heart. Don't allow hate or anything negative into your heart. Don't you dare waste time hating people, places, nor things. You love them with the love of the Lord, and you keep moving forward, because I'm telling you, God has so much for you. It may seem like they won now. It may be embarrassing. It may even be humiliating. You're thinking, all I came to do was love you and help you. And this is what you gave me in return. It will hurt you to the core of your being. And that's why I said, dry your tears, because you're going to cry. Dry them up. Don't you dry them up. Cry if you must, but don't you let hate in your heart. Don't you let insecurities into your heart. Don't you dare say, see, that's how everybody is. No, that's not true. That's how they were. I don't care if you've been through this 200 times. That's how they were. Not everybody. And I'm talking to people who have experienced church hurts. And it irritates me when people say, oh, why are we always talking about church hurts? Because people have been hurt in the church. That's why we're talking about it. Because it's still happening. Church hurts is real. Maybe you've never been hurt. Maybe you're one of the ones who have done the hurting, but it's still real. So never tell a person how they're supposed to feel. Hear them out and allow them to feel the way they feel, and then help them adjust along the way. But never tell somebody how oh, you're not hurt. No one hurt you. They didn't hurt you. If I'm telling you I'm bleeding and I'm hurt, then baby, I'm bleeding and I am hurt. Do not tell me that I'm not when I just told you I was. Help me through the process of getting healed, but by telling me that what I'm feeling isn't real, that's not helping me. That's irritating me. And that's making me not want to be around you. Allow me to go through the process of God healing my heart. Don't tell me I'm not broken when I just told you I was broken. But I'm not going to remain that way. And that's what we keep constantly doing to people. We're telling them how they don't feel or how they shouldn't feel. Well, you shouldn't feel that way, but I'm telling you I do. Now help me heal. Don't tell me what I should help me heal. Help me see the other side of this. But don't tell me I shouldn't. Don't tell me that after they lied on me, after they made me look bad, after they made try to mess up my good name, don't come back and tell me how I'm supposed to feel when they did that to me. Don't tell me that. You just sit there and dry my eyes if you really a friend. If you're not a friend, move away and God will send someone who really is. But don't tell me that. We have people that are struggling with mental illness right now, and we have people telling them that ain't real. They know what they feel. They know that their mind is confused. That's what they feel. Now help them heal from it. And if you can't help them heal, then shut up. Shut up. Don't say anything. You don't have to say anything. Just move, and God will send someone to help them. But don't tell them that what they're thinking and how they're feeling is something, it's not right. That's not how you feel. That's not what you're doing. Don't tell them that. Let them express to you how they feel and then help them process those feelings. Ask them those questions of why are you feeling that way? Tell me more about the feeling. I got certified in coaching so I could help somebody. I got certified so I could get the tools and the techniques to help people process through those things. I'm here to help, never to harm. I'm here to help you and help your life to become better and to live the life that God has for you. I'm here to help you be who God called and created you to be. I don't care what they call you. I don't care how they treat you. That's between them and God. But I'm here to help you become the person that you need to be for the kingdom of God because the kingdom of God is waiting for the body to come together. And I don't know what part you play, but I know that you have a very important role in the kingdom. And we need everybody suited up and booted up and ready to do what God has called and created to do. So pray about it. Pray about this message and ask God to show you. Are you loyal to the wrong ones? He'll show you. He's a good God like that. I want to thank you for your time. I have to get ready for my class, but if you're interested in doing life with me, if you're interested in my Redefining You mentorship group, let me know, inbox me. I'll give you the information. We meet every Wednesday, and then I do workshops 3 Saturdays of the month. Every first Saturday, I have a group called Speaking Our Truth, and we come together and we literally do that. We speak the truth. And this week, we're going to have ladies talk. Oh, we're going to talk and we're going to bring it. And it's going to be awesome and amazing. So if you have time to connect, follow me on Facebook and you'll get the information you need. We'll try to share it on YouTube as well, but follow me on Facebook. God bless you. Thank you for joining me today. And I'll be on more this week to give you more nuggets to help you live your life on purpose and to fulfill the great calling that is upon your life. Don't you let nobody tell you you don't have a great calling, because I came to tell you today you do. And we're going to let it do what it's supposed to do for the glory of God. God bless.